Hey guys, Darren here. Before you start watching the video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. That really helps in YouTube's algorithms. Also consider joining us on Patreon for all kinds of behind the scenes junk, more stuff in the bunker. See you in a minute. Good Sunday morning, guys. Almost Christmas time. How about that? And again, good morning on an early Sunday morning. Okay, guys, just gonna give you Sunday updates, I guess, as to what we're going to be doing. I'll show you. We have company in the bunker. Some dogs got wet. Some dogs have to stay in the kennel. Some dogs are getting a bath because some dogs don't smell quite right. Anyway, that's Luna, Saul, and Stella, our German Shepherds, for those of you who don't know. This is the hydroponics system that we redid and started on the 13th, and just want to give you an update as to what all's going on. Today is the 19th, so it is 6 days since we did this, and you can see we've got some really good germination rates from this side. It looks like most all of our curly cress is coming in, which that stuff does really well. The corn salad finally looks like it's doing something, and the gourmet salad mix is coming in, so we'll have some good salads. And the rainbow chard, if you can see, I'll zoom you down. It's poking its head up through. That's great. This side not doing as well. This is the side that we use the Miracle Grow mixture. This side over here, zoom this back out, is the general hydroponics, as well as a little bit of the Miracle Grow stuff. This is 10-5-14 fertilizer, water soluble fertilizer, with the a mixture of the Miracle Grow, which is a 18-18-24. I need to write all these down in my log book also, and I'll just pan down and show you some of the successes and some of the failures and some of the hanger owners who seem to be, well, hanging on. Most all of the tomatoes are not doing that good. You can see this is what they're starting to look like, which is kind of interesting, but from a sustainability and harvest point of view, not so much. We've got a lot of the other things planted. Some of these were just seeds that had spilled inside the larger container, and you can see we've got German chamomile coming up. That's the bushy German chamomile right there, as well as a whole lot of German chamomile right there. which is really good stuff, and it has these beautiful little white flowers. I've grown it pretty frequently, and it just didn't do well outside, so these guys decided to germinate these and start them in the dirt. Come spring, they're going back outside. They have the beautiful little white flowers. German chamomile is what we're talking about. The little white flowers with the yellow centers, almost like daisies, and it's a very sweet tasting. I harvest everything off of it pretty much, but I don't harvest it completely because this is a perennial once you get it established. This is the tomato, and you can see it's grown more, and we're starting to get some yellow leaves in some pretty good spots. The mosquito bushes are coming in. Those things are expensive. Those are like $24, $25 a piece. As well as our pepper plant. It's hanging out in the back. This is a sweet pepper, and we already have peppers setting on that. How about that? In January almost. There we go. That's about the best I can show you with this camera. And there's another one. So we're getting some peppers in, and that's not a lot. It'll be nice to have fresh peppers for seasoning as opposed to buying them from the grocery store. The onions are onioning famously. We're getting ready to do a dish with them tonight. We're going to cut off about 2 cups worth. So it's going pretty good. The temperature down here, since I've opened it up, it's a little bit cooler now. It's a little bit under 80 degrees in this little section. So I'm going to close this up because it is a lot easier to do videos with these purple lights down. Where you going?
Upstairs.
Come here.
To do something productive.
Sit in my lap. Tell me what you want for Christmas.
Not have to sit in your lap.
That's not nice. Santa's going to put you on the naughty list.
There. If he could read my thoughts on there.
Okay, get out of my basement. Okay, guys. This is the Southern Ag Power Pack 2020. This is the water-soluble fertilizer that I bought to replace the other stuff that I was using that I was having problems getting, the General Hydroponics. This is actually better. The General Hydroponics was a 10-5-14, and this is a 20-20-20. And first thing we're going to do is I'm actually just going to weigh it because I want to see, is it actually 5 pounds? And it is indeed 5.18. So, okay, 5 pounds, almost 2 ounces. So that's good stuff. Now, we're going to be using 2 teaspoons of this per gallon. I want to figure out how much this is. What is my cost per gallon? And we're going to weigh out 2 teaspoons. Fortunately, I've got my electric scale. Okay, guys, now we'll do the math. 2 teaspoons level are 0.3 ounces. Alright. We're redoing this section of it because I got to looking at the online receipt for Amazon, and it was actually $10 less. The $10 was for something else. So, to be completely accurate, including the hazardous material shipping, it was only $40. Now, that's 5 pounds, and it cost $40. From this, we're going to break it down. There's 16 ounces in a pound. And so what we're going to do, and I'm using my D-Lyre here, we're going to do 16 ounces divided by 0.3, 3/10 of an ounce is 53.33333. That's for 1 pound. Now, we're going to multiply that by 5 for 5 pounds. And we'll times 5. And that's 266, let's call it units. 266 units that we're going to be using in there. 2 teaspoons. Now, and it was a total of $40. So we'll do $40, 40 divided by 266. And that brings it to around 15 cents. The video that I did prior, I had it wrong. And I started thinking, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. So let's again call this a unit or a serving. This would be 15 ounces for a gallon. Each tank holds 10 gallons. So let's do the math on the D-Lyre so we can, because I trusted my head a while ago. And so we'll do easy peasy math. 10 times $1.50. You knew that already. So that is a much better cost. So we'll end up using 4 tanks probably. So $4, $5, $6 for all 4 tanks going. And it will usually last about 4 or 5 weeks. I might have to top it off a little bit. So you could throw in another 3 or 4 gallons. You know, so that is roughly the cost of nutrients. And as I mentioned before, the lights don't cost any more than a television set. I don't watch TV, so that's my out for that. Okay guys, now we're back. One more thing, the Watchman News channel sent me a couple of questions and we talked since then, and I answered it and we talked back and forth, and they were doing the right things anyway. Hydrogen peroxide, 1 cap full into every gallon of water that you use will help with an algae bloom. Also reducing the amount of light that enters into your nutrient, because if you just put out a bowl of this out in the sun, green and growing in a day or two with algae, which is not a bad thing in certain conditions if that's what you need. But this too much of this will kill your plants. And you can also soak your rapid rooter plugs or your just regular rock wool in this, and it will clean them up. A good splash of it and some sunshine will help to clean your tanks out in between. And you know, this stuff goes a long way, and you use it around the house anyway. Send me questions. What little I know, I'm happy to tell you or help, or we'll research it and figure it out together. I have a lot of other videos that are going to be coming up. We have, for those who like watching the shows, we have actually bought a better internet package. Holy cow. So now we went from abysmal to just bad bandwidth. So it's a step up at least. Of course, at more cost. Way she goes. Anyway guys, thanks for coming along. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have followed me to this point. Take care of you people.